Hey guys, long time no see. So today I'm going to show you how I rub my face at night. I'm just kidding. How I do my skincare at night. Yay! Um, also, please don't pay attention to that behind right there, please. Okay, thank you. So I start out my skincare routine by sometimes putting some cat ears on. Just kidding. Well, I do, but it's meant to kind of keep your hair back. So I already did this, but I'm just gonna show you guys really quick, just so that you know my full nighttime skincare routine. Okay guys, so I switched over to voice over because my dad was watching a YouTube video and I don't want to get copyrighted. Yay! Just kidding. So I'm showing you an oil-based oil-based cleansing balm. So I've really learned a lot about double cleansing this year. So this oil-based balm, you just grab a little bit and you rub it all over your face, and it just melts your makeup or anything on your face that's, I guess, a sort of oil that needs to be removed, if that makes any sense. And then after you're done washing your face that way, then you use a water-based cleanser after, and that's gonna get whatever else needs to get removed that the oil cleanser couldn't grab onto. So basically with double cleansing, you just, anything that shouldn't be on your face is taken off, and it just helps keep a clean canvas, for your skincare. And right here I'm showing you my waterproof mascara remover, because I sometimes the oil balms, they kind of irritate my eyes, so I like having something specifically I can't talk today, specifically for the eyeballs. I'm just kidding. Specifically the lashes, to remove the mascara. So I like having a waterproof eye makeup remover. So that is that. And then what I'm pulling up now is the rice polish from Tatcha. And this one, I've noticed a huge difference in my skin ever since I started using this. It's like an exfoliator. It does get rid of dead skin cells. And guys, getting rid, I don't know if that's the right word, but yeah, I guess it is. Like, getting rid of dead skin cells is important to promote like the regeneration of cells, of your skin cells. It's gonna help keep you young, at least according to my Google research. So take this with a grain of salt. But I mean, I personally noticed the difference. This one is a very, very gentle exfoliator, so it's more like a polish, but it leaves your skin baby soft, and I've noticed my skin is definitely softer and smoother since I started using this product, especially over time. But I definitely recommend. Tatcha is amazing. We interrupt this program to let you know that I don't know how to use a ring light. So yes, it's in the right hand corner. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, back to the program, folks. Okay guys, now that I'm nice and relaxed here in my room, nice and relaxed, okay, I'm gonna use a toner next. And the toner takes away from your skin. I feel like it's that last cleansing step, because believe it or not, after all that washing, I still end up finding stuff like on my skin when I use this. But it also balances your pH level. And this one is by Glow Recipe. It's a watermelon glow toner. It's a long name. I'm not gonna read it all. But basically, I just grab a cotton pad. This one has a funny texture too. It's like, it has like cactus juice in it, so it's kind of like sticky, but it doesn't feel sticky once you put it on the skin. It just looks like it. So I just go all around my skin. And whatever I do to my face, I like to do to my neck. I might have to fix my camera because I feel like it might be too low. But maybe ooh, sorry. Maybe if I just move a little further back. I'm gonna have to fix it. Next, I love using an essence, and I feel like an essence is a very important step because I felt like I had the driest skin, especially in the forehead. Like, I remember I was feeling it so bad. Like, I just felt like this area got drier as I got older. And when I got an essence for the first time, I just felt like hydration that I hadn't felt in years. So I love an essence, and I have a lot of them. And this is the one that I use at night, and I just put it a little bit in my hands and just kind of pat it on. And I immediately, sorry, I have this weird habit of going like this. I don't know if I'm sharing it too much, but my mom, ever since I was little, she told me to do that because it like helps keep your nose, like, it's something stupid. I really shouldn't. She said it would help keep my nose like cuter, nicer. I don't know if it's true at all, but I don't know if it's done anything, but it's a habit now and I can't stop doing it. So when I do my skincare, so don't judge me too harshly. You can, but just not too harshly. Okay. Okay. Get closer. Is that better? I think that's better. What do y'all think? I need to go wash my hands now though. I also make sure my hands are clean before I touch my face. After the essence, I like to use an eye serum. And you just don't need a lot for the eyes because it's very delicate area, and I always use my ring finger, so please forgive, I'm not flicking anyone off, I promise. I'm just using my ring finger. And just lightly pat it. Actually, I might need a little more because my skin is so dry. I might actually need a little more. I notice a lot of people get crow's feet as they get older, which are little wrinkles here. So I like to hydrate the area here. I try not to forget about it. So that, I don't know, I keep it moisturized to help prevent that as long as possible. I don't know. Although crow's feet looks cute on some people. Like when they smile, it just makes their smile so much like nicer and cute. So maybe it's not such a bad thing, but I don't know. Right now I ran out of my favorite serum, which is a Noni Night Serum by Miranda Kerr. So for now I am using a vitamin C serum. I use the one by Glow Recipe. And the thing about vitamin C is it's really good at brightening your skin. The only thing is that you need to make sure you wear sunscreen whenever you use vitamin C. I mean, we should be using sunscreen anyway every day to protect our skin because the sun, excessive sun exposure can be really bad for the skin. But vitamin C kind of makes you extra, like, makes your skin like extra prone to getting like some sun damage. So I guess using it at night is probably a good call. Next thing is the Argan Milk Serum. For some reason this year I bought a lot of skincare and now I'm just trying to use it all up. This one just gives you like immediate hydration. It's really nice. My skin's feeling relieved. And then patting my face, I don't know, I've been really into Korean skincare, and one of the girls like pats her face every day. It's supposed to help with staying young. I don't know. The way she explained it is, she said it kind of stimulates like your blood. It stimulates. See, this is why I don't like explaining things, because then I sound dumb. But that's basically what she said. It kind of helps with stimulation, and then that kind of helps keep you young. It all made sense when she said it. But when I say it, I just feel so dumb. So let's just move on. My last step is the Tatcha Indigo Cream. And this cream is super, super like yummy and just thick. And I love it so much. And it just, what it does to my skin is amazing. I'm always so happy when I use it, because it just feels so good. And the indigo makes it blue. Actually, this cream is meant for eczema prone skin. I don't have eczema, and if I did, I think it's on my hands. My hands get very dry, but it also helps with dry skin. Has oatmeal in it, green tea, and then I think it has like rice extracts and something else. Oh, red algae. And I'm really sorry for the huge pimple I have. I don't know why. Like, I am 28 years old. You would think that at this point I wouldn't be getting pimples, but you know what, kids? Sometimes the acne it's just gonna be there for the rest of your life. Just kidding. Let's hope not. But yeah, that's my favorite part. Okay, so last but not least, I like to put an oil on my face, and this is the Josie Maran Argan Oil, and this is something that I've tried to use since I was like 18, because I never knew who Josie Maran was. I know she was famous like in the 90s, and she was a model, and she's super pretty, and was like, I think she was in the, I don't know if she's been in movies, but I know she was really big back then. And I remember reading a magazine, and in the magazine she was talking about, you know, that when she was younger and used to be a model and stuff. I think she still is a model, but she said when she was in her 20s, she went to France, met this older woman, and she was like this very like beautiful older woman, but she looked like she was about 40, and her skin looked really nice. So she went up to the lady and was like, hey, like, what do you do to your skin? You look so good. And she's like, or wait, let's rewind. She went up to this lady and just told her, oh my gosh, like, your skin is so beautiful. And they started talking, and she found out the lady was actually like 70 years old. And she thought that she was 40 years old. Like, Josie thought that she was 40 years old. It was like, oh my god, like, what are your secrets? What are you doing? How do you look so good? And she's like, argan oil. At least that's how Josie tells the story, so that's how I'm saying it. But she credited argan oil. And so then that's what started Josie Maran's whole line. It's all based around argan oil. So when I read that when I was 18, I was like, oh, well, I better slap that on my face as soon as possible. So I was pretty broke, but Sephora had like the smallest little bottle for like 15 bucks, so I always went and bought it. Like, if I could afford it that month, then I'd go and I'd buy myself that little bottle, and it would last me all month. So, and I've tried to keep that in my routine the best I could. I mean, there was a time period where I couldn't buy it because I was just too broke. But whenever I could buy it, you best believe I was going to Sephora and buying me some argan oil. Okay, we just went on a whole tangent. I like to put moisturizer behind my neck, in the back of my neck too. I'm too lazy to do the whole routine, but I'm just gonna put some argan milk. And some argan oil. Made a high-pitched sound there. Argan oil. Or oh my god, I don't want to spill it. It's too precious. If I have time or if I'm feeling it, I will exfoliate my lips. I know that it's important to do that as much as possible. I guess I'll do that for the sake of this video. I use this St. Ives lip scrub in the scent Peach. And I just grab a little bit. Like, you don't really need a lot, so I just grab like this much. And I just start. Okay, now that my lips are exfoliated, now I'm gonna move on to the Kisu lip mask from Tatcha. And guys, I bought this just because I've always struggled with my lips. They're so dry, and I could never find something that worked for me long term. Like, anything I'd buy, like any sort of like lip balm of any kind, it would work on my lips, it would moisturize my lips for a little while, but then it would stop working on my lips. I don't know why. This one, however, I felt like overnight, like my lips felt soft and like moisturized, and so I continued to use it. And over time, like I'd say 2 weeks later, I looked in the mirror and I noticed my lips were looking like fuller and like softer, and I was like, what the heck? So I looked it up, and apparently this thing is supposed to give you results, and it did. And now I haven't been able to stop using it. So that's my skin routine, and sometimes when I'm feeling fancy, this is what I do. This is a Tatcha Luminous Skin Dewy Mist. I don't know if you guys. And I just spray it on my face. Sometimes I miss my face. I'm trying to do it more gracefully. And there we go. Yeah, guys, and that's what I've been doing to my skin recently. But it works for me. I feel like I was doing a lot more steps like in the beginning of this year, because I had bought so many different things, and I was just like putting everything in my face. But I'm trying to keep my routine simple, and maybe to some people it's still a lot of steps, but I'm trying to make it more simple, because sometimes simplicity is better. But this seems to be working for me so far. Yeah, that's my whole routine. So how have you guys been doing? Yeah. So that was probably a really weird blank stare, but I hope I don't look horrible. But if I do, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. So I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but I think I'm gonna make like my nighttime skincare routine slash, oh my gosh, I have so much to tell you guys about. Okay, so I didn't watch Mulan. I wanted to. I had a small little ounce of hope. In my heart, I was like, I love Mulan and I want to see this movie. But I have a feeling that they're gonna screw it up. So I didn't pay those $30. I did not pay those $30, and thank goodness that I didn't, because from all the reviews I've seen and everything people have said, it is absolutely horrible. I'm trying to decide whether I should mention spoilers or not. Let's just say, not only did they cut out I know that this is supposed to be the more realistic version, which was fine with me. Okay, you cut out Mushu, Eddie Murphy, broke my heart, it tore it out, and I was like, ugh. But okay, fine. You cut out Chang for whatever reason. Okay, whatever.
But they cut out like scenes that were very, very important, like the most epic scenes, the iconic scenes that you can think of from the movie. Stripped it out, cut it out. Let's just say, you know what, I am going to include spoilers because I can't talk about it like this. I can't. So if you want to see that movie, that abomination of a movie, and you don't want any spoilers, then please click away right now. But, okay. Spoilers. Spoilers now. Basically, it's another Captain Marvel situation where they gave her superpowers. Mulan never had superpowers. Mulan was an ordinary girl, normal girl, who I feel like her mind was like, and her intelligence was, even though she was clumsy and, you know, and a little bit like sad, like some self-doubt and stuff, I feel like it was her intelligence that like stood out. And you know, whenever she made that decision to like, you know, take her dad's armor and leave, she was an amateur soldier just like all the other soldiers. Yes, they were men, yes, she was a woman, but they were all amateurs and they all trained together and they all grew together and got strong together. She was the weakest from the group and became the strongest of the group. And in this new version, they just give her superpowers. Like, oh, okay. And she's just better than everyone else. Better than everyone. Okay. And then, not only is she better than everyone else, but they kept playing this theme where, like, you shouldn't be hiding who you are. And it's like, she's not hiding who she is because she's ashamed of herself. She's hiding who she is because her life literally depends on it. That doesn't make any sense. So, yeah, so she ends up succeeding because she just had superpowers, and the only lesson she had to learn is not to hold back her superpowers and unleash it. And I don't know. I don't feel like she had to be better than all the men and all the other soldiers. I just feel that the original kind of gave you, I don't know, I feel like this new one kind of makes it feel unattainable. It makes you feel like you just gotta be born special. And if you're not born special, well, oh well, tough luck. Whereas the original, it made me feel like I could accomplish something. If I just have good work ethic and I work hard and have determination, I can achieve something. But this movie, it's just kind of like, oh, well, you know, you gotta have like all these like superpowers. You gotta be like special. And if you're not, then it's unattainable. Sorry. I don't know how that's empowering at all. I know they're trying to play politics. Ow. But it made no sense to me at all. So I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. And I can't even get my thoughts straight because I'm so mad. But yeah, I feel like Disney grabbed Mulan, chewed it up, spit it out, stomped on it, danced on it, threw a party, and then burned it into ashes. And then danced on top of those ashes. I don't know. I just feel like they just completely ruined it, and I'm so glad I didn't watch it. $30? Are you kidding me? No, thank you. And I know people were saying like, oh, you can get together and split the cost. I'm like, who's going to be getting together during COVID? That's not going to happen. Sorry, I'm moving my arms around. Well, maybe it does with like certain family or people are comfortable, whatever. But so yeah, I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen countless reviews, at least on YouTube. So that somehow makes me an expert. Just kidding. But I mean, they've showed actual clips, and yeah, no, it's horrible, and it's just frustrating to see a lot of movies get ruined because of that, like, kind of, I don't know what they're trying to do. But, yeah, I was not a fan. And another movie I'm not a fan of is Cuties, because that's just weird. I don't know how that made it on Netflix, but it shouldn't be on Netflix. It shouldn't be anywhere. I feel horrible for those little girls because I'm sorry, but 11 years old is not old enough to give consent for something like that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, look up Cuties and you'll see what I mean. But, okay, let's change the topic to something happy because I've gone on this tangent and Mulan and Cuties, and I'm just like, alright, let's talk about something that's happy. Something that makes me happy is tea. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Sorry, tea made me think of that, and that show does make me happy. I saw that show when I was a kid, and when it popped up on Netflix, I was like, oh, Avatar! So I started watching it, and it's funny because when I was a kid, and it came out when I was 12. So I was Aang's age when it came out. And I remember I only got to see, I saw all of season 1 and then half of season 2. That's because we moved at that time, and when we moved, we didn't have cable anymore. And so I never saw the rest of season 2, and I never saw season 3. So this year, when it came out, I just binge watched it from the beginning, and guys, it's so much better than I remember. There's so much depth and meaning in the show and its characters, and especially Uncle Iroh. He took my heart. But it's funny because I got so much nostalgia from watching it. I really did. I went back in time, guys. But then I got to experience it for the first time, too, because I'd never finished that last season or that part of season 2. So I got to experience both the nostalgia and experienced it as for the first time, because I don't know, experienced it as almost like someone who hasn't seen it, because I didn't see a lot of the important stuff in it. But let me just tell you, because Tales of Ba Sing Se, that episode, I was sobbing, guys. That episode, it hit me. And I've been very dramatic in this video, but that episode, ooh, I had so many feels. I would love to make a video on Avatar: The Last Airbender, so if you want me to do that, then go ahead and let me know, because I would like to talk about it. I'll probably just talk about it. I don't know how to make videos pop out on my screen. Maybe I can figure it out, but I can definitely talk about it. I definitely don't want to ruin it for anyone, so if you want to see a video on that, let me know. But I feel like this video is super long, and I've talked and talked and talked, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop. But if you like this video, then go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe so that you can see more of me if you want. So yeah, that's it. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.